It was a dark and stormy night in the land of Nibel, yet the mighty spirit tree stood, whose light allowed things to flourish throughout the land. But this would be a night no one would forget, for the wind that blew against the spirit tree's mighty branches swept one of its many children away, far into the night. Alone in the world with no one to care for them, the spirit, known as Ori, was found by a creature of the darkness, Naru, who took him in as her own child.
Ori and Naru lived happily with each other, working with each other, eating with each other, basically doing everything with each other. They truly were one big happy family. But the spirit tree and their children were desperate to find their lost family. And so one night, they called out to Ori with the light that created him.
However, in their attempt to reunite with Ori, the light frightened Naru, who hurried Ori back to their cave. But while it failed to attract Ori, it grabbed the attention of another. And in an instant, the light that brought life to all of Nibel ended 3 that night. With only 1 egg surviving, Kuro only knew one thing. She had to protect her child. And Nibel felt her wrath.
With the life-bringing light cut off from Nibel, the forest that once flourished became blind, falling into decay and ruin. The once plentiful food was disappearing. Naru struggled to provide for herself and her child. But even with help from Ori, she ultimately succumbed to starvation. An orphan once more and with no reason to stay, Ori left the home he knew. As they grew weaker from starvation and the lack of the spirit tree's sustaining light, they too would succumb as their mother did.
But it was not the end of Ori. In fact, it was the beginning of a new age. Sensing their child had fallen, the spirit tree used the last of their light to revive Ori, giving him the brand new task of reviving all of Nibel. But if you want to know what Ori can do, be sure to watch the full episode when it's released.
And be sure to check out his opponent Nakaruru.